What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's nurses are leaving the profession in droves. Over 1,700 have quit in the last 6 months alone. Thomas Copper has this report.
Nurses have had enough. Forced to work long shifts in hazardous conditions for relatively low pay during the COVID pandemic, they are now quitting in large numbers. The shortage has become so severe that the Taiwan Union of Nurses Association is calling it a national security issue. Over 1,700 nurses left their jobs in the past 6 months alone. This has resulted in decreased capacity for patient care at hospitals and clinics.
大家在急诊的待床的时间越来越长，越来越长，影响到自己的权益了之后呢，才发现这件事情很严重。
The Health Ministry admits many nurses left the profession after the pandemic. It adds that fewer than usual were recruited last year, making the labor shortage worse. According to official figures, more than half of recent nursing graduates did not enter the profession after getting their license. Unions point to long hours, low wages, and poor working conditions as the main reasons for the situation. They add that nurses who start families often quit because of inflexible shift schedules. The government says it will work to improve the situation. This comes on top of reports that 90% of Taiwan's physicians don't have job security and can be dismissed without a valid reason. The pressure is now on for Taiwan's health ministry to bring the system back to good health. Klein Wang and Tomasz Koper for TaiwanPlus.
Is your health in safe hands? Medical groups say the large majority of Taiwan's doctors have little to no job security. Thomas Copper brings us this report as well.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That or unstable contract conditions that push doctors out of jobs. Medical groups and doctors say around 90% of Taiwan's physicians are not included in the Labor Standards Act. Instead, they're given fixed-term contracts. And when those end, the employing hospital or clinic often doesn't renew them, and they don't have to give a reason. Unions are calling on Taiwan's legislature to amend the country's Medical Care Act and extend labor protections to attending physicians.
一旦他对你不满意，他只要就看你的契约什么时候到期，到契约前他不要接你任何一通电话，他不要跟你有任何的沟通，期满之后，当天自动把你的门禁锁起来，你不再拥有这间医院的权限，而他不需要付出任何的资遣费。
This is a problem not only for medical professionals but also for patients.
过去这几年以来啊，其实接获非常多起这个主治医师遭到医院或是诊所恶意不续聘的案件。那非常多医院的慢性患者，他其实都是3个月回诊一次，拿慢性处方签。他是不是由熟悉自己所有病情跟病史的医师来去照顾、来去诊疗？这个其实对他的预后是有举足轻重的影响。
Medical groups say some doctors, like residents or clinical researchers, are protected by the health ministry. They must be notified at least 30 days prior to the renewal of their contract. The groups say extending those protections to other medical workers may be just what the doctor ordered. Andy Xue and Tomasz Koper for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan will start offering around $1 billion in new rent subsidies in July. The government estimates the new funds will help up to 500,000 people who rent in Taiwan. The criteria to qualify for the subsidies have also been expanded. Now renters as young as 18 years old can apply, but some are concerned that landlords may raise their rent once the subsidies become available, or that they may oppose the subsidies for tax reasons.
也要看房东，就不是每个房东都可以啊，会影响到他们，就是他们可能缴税。
The 2023 Taipei Film Festival is in full swing. The event opened with the premiere of a new romantic comedy called Miss Shampoo.
你上次说只对我一个人好，敢有影？
當然冇影。
The local film tells a love story between a wannabe hairdresser and a gang leader. The 2-week festival will end with an award ceremony for the best Taiwanese feature, documentary, and animation. Taiwan has lifted its COVID restrictions in time for the 25th edition of the festival. Beyond welcoming foreign filmmakers back, local stars hope the festival will lead to more exposure outside of Taiwan. People are often told not to play with their food, but what about drawing with it? Some cafes in eastern Taiwan are attracting customers with artistic and tasteful dishes. Eric Tsai takes a closer look.
Put down a waffle as the base, add a serving of cream, give it a dusting of chocolate, dot the eyes and put on a red nose. And there you have it, a cute little fella on your plate, ready to be consumed. These cafes in eastern Hualien County are getting creative with their food, swapping a canvas for thick cut bread, a paintbrush for a butter knife, and serving up delightful, edible artworks for its customers to feast their eyes and their bellies on. Owner Lu Zirong created the paint using mashed potato and over time has come up with some inventive ways to get the colors she wants.
然后颜色部分会去加蔬果粉，像红色的话我是用甜菜根，然后黄色是南瓜粉，绿色是菠菜，然后蓝色是蝶豆花粉，把自己的所学跟自己的兴趣结合在一起。
She's just one of several cafes finding ways to pretty up their desserts and offerings. Now that's plenty of flavors, plenty of colors, and plenty tasty. John Su and Eric Tsai for TaiwanPlus.
Meanwhile, a restaurant in Yunlin County is offering a very unusual take on classic ramen. But this dish has been dividing opinions. Some might even say it's rather monstrous. Thomas Kapper tells us more.
Look out, it's Godzilla! But don't worry, the king of monsters isn't actually showing up at dinner tables in western Taiwan. Instead, people there can now try out Godzilla Crocodile Ramen, the newest menu item at a ramen shop in Yunlin County. Crocodiles are a delicacy in some parts of the world, but not in Taiwan. And so far, opinions are split on the unusual-looking dish. Marinated crocodile is the dish's main ingredient, along with baby corn, quail eggs, mushrooms, and ramen broth. The shop's owner hopes the soup will give patrons an unforgettable and unique dining experience. The meat is supposedly rich in collagen, said to be good for skin, and some say it tastes like chicken. Even though crocodile legs are not used in traditional medicine, other parts of the animal are believed to have health benefits. But with a price tag of almost $50 per bowl, it's unlikely this dish will be sold on a huge scale. Patrick Chen and Tomasz Koper for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's Dragon Boat Festival long weekend has just finished, and one small island in the country's tropical south was a huge hit for holidaymakers. Tens of thousands of visitors flooded the island of Xiaoliuqiu off Taiwan's south coast, outnumbering the local population. Tourists swarmed to the beaches and overwhelmed local kayak rentals as temperatures reached well into the 30s. The Dragon Boat Festival is one of three major traditional holidays in Taiwan, along with the Mid-Autumn Festival and the Lunar New Year. Summer's here and people in Taiwan are finding ways to cool off. One cave on the outlying Green Island has really been making a splash. Sally Jensen has more details.
Ready to take the plunge? These holidaymakers are throwing themselves into the unknown. This is the not-so-secret Blue Cave on Green Island off Taiwan's southeastern coast. Its pristine pools attract hundreds of would-be divers looking to beat the heat. But for these intrepid spelunkers, the prize is worth the struggle to get there. The cave provides another source of income for the local tourism industry, but guides must be on full alert in case disaster strikes. Guides are warning visitors not to try to visit the cave alone if you don't want to get in a whole lot of trouble. Devin Tsai and Sally Jensen for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.